YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be recapping the first day of second week of training camp for the Washington Commanders. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure to go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so that's subscribe button again if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media links down below in the description: TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And cop some Juan Gotti Talking Sports merch. All the good stuff is down below in the description. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video.
Let's go. Damn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Louis. I'm about to fuck this joint up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Damn. When I hop in the booth, they fuck with my sound. Put that shit on the scale, we taxing pound for pound. Nigga keep dissing, put them in the ground. My shit in your ear and tell me how it sound. A nigga too smart can catch me out of bounds. Let's go. That bitch got cooked like some chicken. And he lying, he not rapping what he living. Yeah, that's my cousin, but this shit a business. Work that bitch out just like we doing fitness.
So I ain't going to hold y'all no longer. I'm going to jump straight into what we want to talk about here. So we're going to read the notes, obviously, but I'm pretty sure you guys know the defense had a wonderful day. Carson Wentz had a terrible day. He had about 3 interceptions, and I didn't even want to waste you guys' time. Why? Because I already know how this fan base is about to react. This fan base is about to lose their brain. They're about to say, oh, Carson Wentz is trash. See, this is why we should have traded for him. He hasn't been good in 3 years. We know how this is about to go, man. Like, relax, guys. I already know how y'all about to act in that comment section, man. I already done seen it on Twitter. They going crazy on Twitter talking about Carson Wentz. Bro, it's training camp, okay? Yes, now 5 interceptions is crazy. Now, I believe it was like 3 by him or maybe 2 by someone else. I don't know who threw all 5 interceptions. I know Carson Wentz threw at least 2 though. But no, 5 interceptions is crazy. Like, it's crazy. You're right about that. But it's training camp, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's more so of, yeah, you want to make the right read, but you're in training camp, so force it. You know, and I'm not saying that's necessarily what happened. Maybe it was just a bad read by Carson Wentz multiple occasions, and they even better play by the defender. But I'm just saying, in training camp, you're more willing to let it just rip than trying to make the right read, you know? But again, I just before we got into notes, I had to address that. And we're going to talk more about it once we get there, obviously. But I just had to address that because I already know how this conversation and comment section about to be today, man. Y'all about to go crazy on Carson Wentz and just everybody that threw an interception today. Because again, I don't know if it was just Carson Wentz by himself. But let's get into these notes, man. Shout out to Zach Salisbury again, my guy. He says, I seen 3 players back there catching punts on special teams drills: Erickson, McGowan, and Dotson. And again, I think Alex Erickson and McGowan are probably just going to be more of the guys that are going to be in the return battle. I don't think Jahan Dawson's going to be back there just because I think he's going to be so much of an important piece to this offense that only time I see him possibly being a return guy, like I said in my last video, is when we need a spark. And yeah, so again, I don't really see him being a punt returner. Also, Curtis Samuel, apparently, according to JP Finley, he wasn't practicing today. Maybe we'll figure out if he is there or not. But I did see early on this morning that Curtis Samuel wasn't there. So we'll figure it out as we read. Did he end up showing up? Next tweet by Zach Salisbury. Gibson is participating in team drills today. Just took the first handoff of the session. First time we've seen that this camp. So that's good. You know, I'm not really too big on the running back battle. I know Antonio Gibson's team. This is Antonio Gibson's team as the running back 1. Is he on a little bit of watch? And if he fumbles a lot this year, will Brian Robinson be that security blanket to come in there and replace him at times? Possibly. But I don't think this is as much of a battle as a lot of other people think. This is Antonio Gibson's team, and as long as he secures this ball and not have a fumbling issue or turnover issue, this is going to be his team, okay? Next, Curtis Hodges just made a really nice catch from Wentz. He did have to jump, but he had a really nice chance and extended to bring it in. So shout out to Curtis Hodges making plays. The defense was using 5 linemen for a few plays, from James Smith-Williams, Jonathan Allen, Fedarian Mathis, Deron Payne, and Montez Sweat. So that's something new. That's something different that we are trying out in training camp. That should be interesting to watch. There was a nice play from Sammy Reyes and McGowan as the starting offense wrapped up their session. McGowan set up the block for Reyes by stretching the play out a bit further. Reyes sealed off Fuller. So great blocking by Sammy Reyes. As we know, he's going to be an interesting piece to watch and see how much of a year difference makes for a guy that literally never played football before last year. So shout out to Sammy Reyes, and I'm really intrigued to see what he does this year. So Fuller just grabbed his first pick of the week, breaking on the pass from Wentz to Sims. Fuller was one of the standouts from last week's camps, and it's carrying over to week 2. Yeah, I just made a video yesterday talking about the top 5, players that really stood out to me, and Kendall Fuller was on that list, and it looks like he's carrying it over into the second week of training camp. So that's really, really good for Kendall Fuller. Zach Selsby says literally as he was posting this pick from Kendall Fuller, as literally as I was typing this, Cam Curl gets a pick as well. So shout out to my boy Cam Curl, stud, one of the best safeties in football. So that's 2 picks already, okay? Keep in mind, that's 2 picks. So Fuller and Cam Curl gets a pick. And then Zach Selsby says this, and the third pick from the defense, this time from Percy Butler, 3 picks in about 5 minutes. So again, I understand, guys, trust me, I understand y'all probably are panicking, but relax. It's training camp. Look at it more the positive aspect of our defense. Our secondary is locks. Percy Butler getting the pick, Cam Curl getting the pick, Kendall Fuller getting the pick, man. Come on. Try to look at it from the glass half full before you look at it half empty. So moving on to the next tweet from Zach Selsby, he says winner of today's 909 is the defense, and clearly 3 picks in 5 minutes. The defense clearly wins that period. Moving on, Zach Selsby says goal line drills are going on right now. Heineke delivers a strike to Cole Turner, who made the falling catch in the back of the end zone. Really starting to get excited about Turner and the red zone targets this season. Like I told you guys, man, he's my favorite pick from this past draft class. I expect really, really good things from this guy, and I think he's going to be a vocal point in this offense early and on, considering the fact of the injury to Logan Thomas, and I will continue to say that until week 1, okay? So moving on to the next tweet, really nice throw and catch from Wentz to Dawson in the end zone, so that's some positive news right there. That rapport continues to seem like it's building each and every day, and each and every day we watch these guys go on the field at training camp, we get super excited about what could be for this team, okay? Moving on to the next tweet. This one says, another pick today, this time from Jeremy Reeves. So everybody's getting a pick today. I bet Chris Harris was on one today, boy. I tell you. So Jeremy Reeves gets in a pick and he joins in on the fun. Love to see it. Jeremy Reeves is a guy that's always been around, that I feel like he really never gets his shot. He got his shot a little bit in 2020 when DeShazer Everett went down, but I feel like he's really never got his shot to show what he can do as a free safety, in the regular season. I think he has something, man. Now, I don't know if he's going to make this active roster just because of what we think Derek Forrest could be. Percy Butler, already got Cam Curl, already got Bobby McCain back there. So I don't know if Jeremy Reeves is going to make this active roster per se. But it's really intriguing to see Jeremy Reeves continue to grow, man. And I really hope one day he gets his shot to play because he deserves it. Moving on to the next tweet. Pick number 5. Oh, my Lord. Bobby McCain from Wentz targeting McLaurin. Everybody's getting a pick today. Like I told you, we already knew this coming in. That's why I didn't want to hold you guys, man. 5 picks. Okay, 5 picks today. And Bobby McCain now joins in on the fun. So, again, I'm looking at it from the glass half full approach. I'm not worried about Carson Wentz, at all. I know it's training camp. I'm looking at it from, hey, our secondary is looking nice. Because notice, it said our secondary. Like, everybody that got a pick was from the secondary. Cam Curl, Percy Butler, Bobby McCain, Kendall Fuller, Jeremy Reeves. All secondary players. I'm happy about our secondary, man. I'm looking at it from that approach, man. I ain't looking at it from Carson Wentz sucks. He blows. He hasn't been good in 3 years. I'm not looking at it like that, man. That's just what fans do, though. We overreact at times. That's why I'm not too mad at y'all for overreacting if you're going to. But I'm like, bro, relax. It's training camp, okay? So moving on to the next thing. Rivera seems happy with where Gibson is at in his recovery. They have a specific plan, he said, and they're going to stick with it. Rivera said Gibson, who went through 11-on-11 drills, looked very spry today. So that's it for today's recap. Dominated by the defense. You know, I'm excited about that. I'm looking at it from that glass half full approach again. I'm not going to be quick to jump on Carson Wentz's back about it, because we have days like this in training camp, and that's totally fine, man. So, yeah, there you have it. As always, me and boy Wangati. Like, comment, subscribe. Help us to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So, that's subscribe button again if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Links down below in the description. And comments from Wangati Talking Sports merch. It's me and boy Wangati. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Cross me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you poppin', get you driving. Slide on the one where they get you locked on. I ain't stopping till I get me